I greet you all, and I take this opportunity to welcome us all to Uganda Christian University, and also to mention that the choice that you made to come to UCU, I can assure you that you will not regret it. I am a product myself of this institution, 2007, 2014, and now 2021, and still counting, and I can say for sure that I am proud to be part of this very great institution. By names, I am Walter Washika, and I head an office in the institution called the Financial Aid Office. And in that office, we are two people. There is someone who works at the front desk, and then there is the person who manages the office, who is myself, and together we work as a team to make sure that all the sponsored students and also students who present some form of socio-economic problem are helped through their studies. And in case maybe there are issues that we need to sort out, we also get to sort them out. Let me go straight away to the reason as to why I'm here. I'm here to introduce this office to you and to mention a few things that this office does. And of course, when it comes to the Q&A later, you will get to ask those areas that you think I needed to expound on, which were not maybe highlighted so well in this presentation. Let me go straight away to our table of contents. And the first thing that we are going to do is introduce the office to you, and then we will tell you what this office is at Uganda Christian University. We will also highlight the different categories of scholarships that we have, and we will also mention the coordination role, which is a key role that this office plays. And lastly, we will have a Q&A, which maybe will be in another session, an interactive session. Or maybe questions will be posted and we will be able to attend to them adequately. To start us off, it is important that we get to know where this office is located. Now, for your information, this office is located at the main campus. That is in Mukono, main campus at UCU. And we are on the Mackay building. And that building is directly opposite accounts. Now, when you come to UCU main campus, as you enter the old gate, or the first gate, in other words, you will walk up straight to the signature building of the institution. And on that stretch, that office faces the stretch. And you will be able to read a signpost. On the signpost, the location of this office, the Financial Aid Office. Now, Financial Aid Office serves all campuses. We have satellite campuses, we have colleges, we have one in Mbale, we have one in, we have a Kampala campus, we have Arua campus, and then we have Kabale College, BBUC, that is Bishop Barham University College in Kabale. We serve all these affiliate, or we can call them satellite campuses. We serve all of them. So Financial Aid Office controls all the activities, especially with regard to scholarships, and we are able to coordinate and help students even who are studying in our affiliate campuses and also colleges. Now, let me go to my next question. What is financial aid, or FAO? Not, when you see FAO, don't mistake it for Food and Agriculture Organization. At UCU, we are referring to the Financial Aid Office. What is this office in UCU or at UCU? Now, the Financial Aid Office is a point of first contact between the institution, that is Uganda Christian University, and donor organizations or sponsors. And as being the first point of contact, there are a number of things that we do on behalf of the student. And one of the things that we do is that we coordinate scholarships, all forms of scholarships. As you will see, the different categories of scholarships that we actually coordinate and manage. And we are able to help students, excuse me, we are able to help students to study and excel in their studies because we take away all the hassle of communicating to the sponsor. Sometimes they may require reports, of which it may take you long to get them as an individual. But as an office, we normally put those reports together and we avail invoices to sponsors, and we make sure that all the account reconciliations, both donor accounts and student accounts, are actually adequately attended to. Now, the part of the student is actually to study and excel in their studies. So the role of the student here is actually taken over, and we do all the coordination and all the communication. Now, just to let you know that the Financial Aid Office coordinates a sizable number of scholarships, and we coordinate over 15% of scholarships, of student scholarships at Uganda Christian University. The student population at UCU at present is about 12 to 13,000 students. And out of the 12 to 13,000 students, which is representative of 100%, 15% of that percentage is actually, of that portion, is actually coordinated by the Financial Aid Office. Now, this 15% are a collection from the different categories of scholarships, ranging from those that are sponsored by organizations, by Uganda Christian University itself, because we have sponsorships that the university gives out. We have those that receive scholarships from what we categorized as the donor-advised scholarships and the categorical scholarships. And all these put together amount to 15%. Now, I already mentioned that the office does all the communication on behalf of the institution and also on behalf of the student. And now let's look at the different categories. You may be asking yourself, so what are the categories that are under Financial Aid Office? Or what are the opportunities that I may find at Uganda Christian University that this office actually coordinates? Now, just to let you know that our Financial Aid Office has 4 categories, or it has a dichotomy of 4 scholarships that it coordinates. And the first one is the merit-based scholarships. Now, as the word sounds, these are scholarships that are given out on merit, on academic merit. Someone has to perform well, or they have to excel in their studies, or they have to score a higher GPA than the rest in order for them to qualify to be given that scholarship. Then the second one, I'm just running through, but the detail will actually come later. And the second one is the need-based awards. Now, the need-based awards are awards that are given out to students who are encountering some form of social, economic, or let's just say financial difficulty in meeting their fees dues. The office comes in to actually try and see how we can help such students to study and complete their course at Uganda Christian University. The aim of this office is to make sure that as many needy, undeserving students are reached out to, and we walk with them through their journey of their academic pursuit. The other one is the categorical scholarships, or in other words, scholarships that are actually administered by Uganda Christian University. That is to say that the Uganda Christian University, or the university, actually advances some scholarships to students, as we shall see later on in the detail of it as time goes. And the last category of scholarships is other externally funded scholarships. Now, these are scholarships that are actually given by our donors, our philanthropic donors, our kind donors, people who are out to help others, achieve their dreams and enhance their ability to understand the world around them by giving them or supporting them through their education journey. Now, we have several of them, but I don't want to go into detail. The detail will come later. I'm just giving a snapshot. Now, here comes the detail. The first scholarship that I did mention to you was, the category rather, is the Merit-Based Awards. And under the Merit-Based Awards, we have the prestigious, in quotes, Vice Chancellor's Award. But it's called the Vice Chancellor's Award. But I call it prestigious because it honors students who are meritorious, students who are a cut above the rest. And that is to encourage you, when you come to Uganda Christian University and you start your degree course, especially the bachelor's, because this applies to bachelor's degrees, there is that opportunity. If you perform so well and you are not only top of your class, but top 3 across the campus in your year, be rest assured that you will be given that scholarship. Now, just to let you know that this scholarship goes out to 3 best students or outstanding students, that is academically, and those 3, the best student of the 3 is given 100% of the tuition figure. So let's look at a course like law, engineering, and agriculture. Their tuition is $2,225,000. And if you win, if you are the best, then you get that money for 2 semesters or for 1 academic year. Just imagine what a burden would be lifted off your fees obligation. We will take care of that tuition figure for an entire academic year. And not only to stop at that, but if you win this particular prestigious Vice Chancellor's Award twice in the course of your study, then you receive special recognition at graduation. You receive a plaque of recognition from the Vice Chancellor himself. Therefore, to encourage you, as you come to UC, you focus and work hard. The other one under Merit-Based Awards is the Business and Information Technology Award. And this is announced as and when the funds are available. We normally receive funds on a regular, and whenever funds are available, we normally put out our call to students in that particular faculty to actually apply and get a portion of their tuition waived off, or a contribution from this particular scholarship. It is a merit-based scholarship because it has an aspect of performance. And also what I didn't mention with the Vice Chancellor's Award is that the leadership component is also important. So when you come to UCU, your participation in leadership or in co-curricular activities will actually put you a cut above the rest, or it will brand you unique and you will stand a chance of winning an award. The other one is Uganda is Achievement Award under Uganda Partners, and it follows the same procedure as the previously mentioned scholarship. So I may not go into so much detail, and I will finish with Riley, Bebe, and Jack. Currently we call it the Riley and Humphreys Scholarship. And to let you know that they support, right now we have about close to over 15 students who are benefiting from this award, and we take you on from the time you enter UCU or you start to the time you actually complete. There's a need-based component in it, but we also require that your performance is good enough. And then we have a second category, that is the need-based awards. As I mentioned earlier, this goes out to students who are needy and deserving. And therefore, we have different scholarships under this particular category, of which the first is the Work and Study Scholarship. The Work and Study Scholarship, as the name suggests, is a scholarship that requires a student to work as they study. And as we go on, as you join this institution, you will be getting more information to that. Then we have the Save a Buddy Scholarship. Now, just to let you know that the Save a Buddy initiative was started by one of our students. And I'm not ashamed to mention his name. He's called Mr. Onyait Odeke. He started it because he wanted to reach out to students who are struggling last minute. And that scholarship has continued up to this present day, and it's helping out students. And we can count over thousands of students who have benefited from the Save a Buddy Scholarship. That is why I told you, when you come to UCU and you involve in leadership, or you start up initiatives that will actually support the institution achieve its goal or its vision, then you become part of the history of this particular institution. Mr. Onyait Odeke is part of the history of Financial Aid Office because of his initiative to help out students through the Save a Buddy scheme. Then the other one is the Guild Grant. That one comes, it's an initiative by the Guild government to also help students. Then we have the General Scholarship Fund, which as an office we manage, but the funds are given us by Uganda partners, our very loving partners who are all over. In the US, they actually support us. And we also have the UK partners who also support our students. The next category of scholarships is the categorical awards. Now, the categorical awards are those awards that are given out by Uganda Christian University. So we do not only look at getting sponsorships from out or looking at people giving us money to support our students. As an institution, we also contribute to enhancing or enabling students achieve their goals and to realize their dreams by giving out scholarships. And the first one is the Anglican Communion Scholarship. And this is given out by the institution and majorly goes to students under the theology department. Then the next one is the sports scholarships. We do recognize talent. So UCU, if you have been keen with the news all over in Uganda and even beyond, UCU sports has been ranked as one of the best. And one of the statements that was mentioned recently, just in the close of last year, is that without UCU taking part in an event, then that event will not be as interesting as it would have been. Therefore, UCU recognizes talent. And as such, we are not only saying, come and play for us, come and be part of our sports program, but we are saying that if you or when you become part of this program, then you also benefit. You benefit by either getting tuition, maybe accommodation, or other fees. Or there are some people who are so talented and they actually get tuition, fees, and accommodation. And UCU is at the center of supporting sports. If you have been at UCU, or just to keep you expectant, for those who have not been at UCU main campus, we have a sports complex that is state-of-the-art. And this is for a fact that no other institution within the country has such a facility. And we are not saying that, you know what, we had too much. No, but we value our sports. And we know that by helping you in your sports talent, then we are contributing to a facet of your life. Remember, UCU actually looks at a complete education for a complete person. So we do not only pump you with knowledge. Of course, we have an excellent library, and currently I'm at the e-learning, one of those facilities that has aided us in actually enabling online teaching. And therefore, just to let you know that UCU is one of those universities that stands out in the education sector in the country. Then we have something for the nurses, and we have something for students under Save the Mothers. I may not go so much into details. We have biological scholarship, but we are also looking to reshaping it. Biological scholarship goes out to students whose parents are working here on full-time basis. Their spouses can also benefit. So if you have your spouse maybe working at UCU on full-time, your wife can actually apply, or your husband, depending, can also apply. And this supports you for 1 whole year, giving you full tuition, that tuition figure. Then we have Uganda Studies Program, which is one of those exchange programs that actually enables enhancement of cultural understanding. We have students coming from the US coming to Uganda to interact with us and to understand our culture, but their residence is at Uganda Christian University. And if I may say this, and I will stand to be corrected, it could only be UCU with this kind of a program. So UCU is embracing people from all over the place and trying to advance the good agenda. Then we have the externally sponsored or administered awards. Now, these are scholarships that come to us or are given to us by sponsors who reside outside of Uganda. And there are so many. I'm not going to go into detail, but in the Q&A, I will address some of these matters. There are quite a number. There are over 99 or close to 100, and these are just a few who are highlighted out here. Now, when you come to Uganda Christian University, we also do the coordination role. Now, as I mentioned earlier, a student is only left with the part of studying and excelling in their studies. Things to do with generating an invoice to the sponsor, things to do like availing them progress reports of any kind, whatever they request for, things to do with accountability or acknowledgement of receipt of funds given or paid towards a student's fees. All that is actually done by our office. The only thing the student has to do is to make sure that they register appropriately, depending on the payment that has been made by the sponsor. I will go so quick. We have internal coordination. I already mentioned about external. Internal, we coordinate with faculties to ensure that sponsors get to know the progress of a student or any other information that they may actually want to know. Because sponsors want value for money, and as an office, we take the initiative to ensure that they are kept abreast with all the information that they need. With students, when you come to UCU, if you happen to be sponsored, come straight to the financial aid office. We will lift off every burden and leave you with only your books and your lectures and your courseworks. And we will also be part of that donor who demands for performance from you. Then external, I have already mentioned all that you see flashed on the PowerPoint, and I am availing our information. My name is Walter Washika. I head the office. I work with the financial aid assistant, and our contacts are scholarships for an email, scholarships@ucu.ac.ug, and our other email is ucuscholarships@gmail.com, or you can simply call us in case you are, say, at Kampala campus. You can easily go to the DOSA's office, use the landline to get to us, or you can reach out to us through mobile phone number 0794-770-150. Thank you so much once again, and I can't wait to meet each one of you as you come to interact with our office. Thank you, and have a blessed time.